To the Point with Michael Williams.
Good morning. Thank you for joining us on To the Point. I'm Ed Cesny in for Michael Williams this week. We will have our roundtable with WPTV analyst Brian Crowley a bit later, including a look at new immigration changes in Florida and in Washington. Plus, we will talk hurricane preparedness with our guest this morning, Palm Beach County Mayor Gregg Weiss. Good morning, Mayor. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning, Matt. Pleasure to be with you. And it's Mother's Day. I want to wish all the mothers a very happy Mother's Day.
Oh, absolutely. I'm glad we got that out of the way first because it's very important. Happy Mother's Day to everyone. As I mentioned, we want to talk about hurricane preparedness because you were at the governor's conference this week. But first, there is another more pressing or even controversial issue out there in the county that was recently dealt with the county commission, and that involved the big land swap deal in western Palm Beach County near Boca and Del Rey. Tell me a little bit about this and about the vote and how it all went down. This involved GL Homes proposing to build a big development on 680 some acres just west of 441.
Yeah, so this was about actually moving density from one part of the county to another. So up in the Indian Trails Groves area, there was GL had approvals to build a substantial number of homes out there. They were also required to preserve land out there. What was in front of us, though, was this opportunity or the decision to determine whether or not we would take some of the density that had been granted to GL up in the ITG area, Indian Trails Groves, and move it out to west of 441 in the south part of the county. So what happened or what the proposal was to provide additional preservation up in the ITG lands, but also a water feature. And the water feature included an impoundment area that could hold and clean water, but also, most importantly, is the conveyance. To develop conveyance that will connect part water systems from some of the other reservoirs that we have, connect them up to grassy waters. And
Right. And I think a lot of people would be on board with that. And just for a reference point, the ITG lands are up near the acreage.
Correct.
But I think what drew a lot of people into this issue was that the ag reserve land, which had been approved by voters some 25 years ago to be set aside and not built upon, or at least very limited in what would be built upon, that could not have been an easy decision.
It was for me personally, it was a very difficult decision. Since I've been on the commission, I've supported the policies of the Ag Reserve, but this was a bigger decision. This was a decision to benefit potentially the greater good of the county and District 2 in particular, because I represent a lot of West Palm Beach. West Palm Beach relies on grassy waters for obtaining their water. And this proposal would provide not only connectivity from the impoundment, but connectivity to other reservoirs that are being constructed in Palm Beach County. As you know, recently in the past, we've had times when grassy waters could not take water from Lake Okeechobee. This is going to provide additional options to make sure that West Palm Beach has adequate water supply.
Yeah, well, water and land, very important. Now, we know GL Homes does build some luxury homes, but there's a workforce housing component to this, right?
There is. There's a substantial workforce housing component. Both rental homes are going to be built as well as for sale homes that are going to give immediate and moderate income people an opportunity to both have homes to rent and to buy in greater quantities. So I think it's over 108 additional homes are going to be allowed or going to be constructed through this process.
So this is all part of a wider issue in Palm Beach County, right, and South Florida in general too, about affordable housing. Where is the commission, where are you, the county right now, in terms of enabling more affordable housing to come into the area? Because people love to tell us about the rents and how tough it is to buy a home here now.
Right. So, as you know, recently in past November, our voters voted to provide additional funding, $200 million bond that we're going to be able to issue, and that'll go out in tranches probably about $50 million apiece. That will then be used to provide gap financing, primarily to build more homes. So as developers are wanting to build affordable homes, they'll be able to dip into this to borrow money at a very reasonable rate. That money can be repaid and then reused time and time again as it gets paid off. This is going to be, and this is going to be in conjunction with the recently signed Live Local Act that Governor DeSantis signed a couple weeks ago. That now makes available land in commercial areas and in industrial areas to be redeveloped in multifamily rental communities without having to go through some of the regulatory hurdles that we've had to do, that they were required to do in the past.
All right. Well, the other important issue is always, it seems, is weather. We do know it was 2 weeks ago when an F2 tornado raced through North Palm Beach. We were fortunate that there were no reported deaths from that. But homes and businesses were damaged, and there's a lot of relief and recovery efforts going underway now. What's your understanding about what's happening up in that northern part of Palm Beach County as to how they try to recover from
Well,
this?
thankfully, nobody, as you said, nobody was killed or seriously injured. But it brings to mind, though, that it's important to be prepared, and we, in this case, our municipal governments and some of our nonprofits were able to come together to make sure they help people transition into temporary housing, and we'll be working together to make sure that people have a place to live as their homes are getting rebuilt.
The worst part about these tornadoes is you can't prepare for this. You never know when they're going to come, and when you do know they're coming, you have minutes and not days, right, as we do with hurricanes. So you were just at the governor's hurricane conference this week. Tell me what you learned or what you got out of that.
Well, first off, it's great to see people from around the state come together, because when a disaster hits of the magnitude of typical hurricanes, it's beyond even large counties like Palm Beach County, something that we can manage on our own. We rely on our neighbors, not only close by, but around the state, and we come together to support them, and they will come together to support us. So this networking that happens is important to create this community, if you will, of responders during this kind of a disaster. The other things that, of course, is preparedness. First off is, we need to be prepared, but part of preparedness is mitigation too. So making sure that we're taking care of all the repairs and doing the things that we need to do to provide protection for ourselves and our families.
Right. We have so many new residents in this county, and in this area, for that matter, even along the Treasure Coast as well. What do you tell those new residents to South Florida and the Treasure Coast also about how to prepare for a hurricane? It's probably something they may have never experienced, depending upon where they move from.
Very likely. I would say, first off, educate yourself. And I know the hurricanes, we put out our own hurricane guide. You usually put out a hurricane guide as we approach hurricane season. But it's a process of preparedness. So making sure you have a kit of what you're going to need. That means food, water, medicines, food if you have animals. All the supplies you're going to need to take care of yourself and your family for 7 days.
And to that end, what is your understanding about any kind of sales tax holiday coming with?
So my expectation is the governor is going to be signing the sales tax holidays, and we're going to, residents of Florida are going to receive a break on their sales tax for their hurricane supplies. That's flashlights, batteries, the types of things, radios, portable TVs and things like that, so people can stay connected. But it's important. They're going to be coming up, I think, the end of May. It'll run for 2 weeks, and then again, my understanding is it'll be late August, early September. It'll also run again for another 2 weeks. But it's never too early to start preparing now. Do a little bit at a time. Put your supply kit together, and you'll be ready when hurricane season comes. And hopefully, we'll never have to use it.
Right.
But if we do, you're going to be ready to take care of yourself and your family.
All right, some very good advice, some good information. Mayor Weiss, thank you for joining us this morning on To The Point. It was a good discussion.
Well, thank you very much, Matt. And again, thanks to all the mothers out there. Wishing you a very happy Mother's Day.
All right, indeed. Major changes in immigration policy here and at the southern border. Brian Crowley joins me with his take on this morning's roundtable. It's coming up next.